Captain's log. Back at Coningsby, 4:20 as usual. I'm the only person here because bugger all's happening. On the plus side, I had a trip out to East Kirkby to go and see my favourite lady, just Jane. She was doing some taxi runs, and as per bloody usual, when the engine started and it was throbbing and it had come to life, I started quietly sobbing. A little bit embarrassing, as quite a few people standing around me. Ted and Catherine turned up. I've been saying to Ted for a long time, you want to come out to East Kirkby, and they arrived today. Text message received, blah blah blah. Oh, while at it, fetch me some milk, because my milk this morning when I poured it into my tea was light Greek yoghurt. Not very pleasant. But while I was there, there's a Queen Mary trailer that used to pick up crashed aircraft and recover aircraft and bits of crashed plane, damaged aircraft, whatever. And I gave it a stroke and was instantly overcome by a feeling of pain. It's the only way I could describe it. It wasn't hurting me, but it sounds wappy, and I've run it through my head several times. And this truck was picking up crashed aircraft, and it was feeling pain, or it felt pain at some stage in its career. It's really peculiar. And as usual, it's hard to explain. I think if there was a sensitive or something outside who could explain it, the nearest I can come up with, I was feeling what the crew was feeling when they crashed, and that had been transferred to the Queen Mary. Even spookier, there's an old, I think it's an Austin, I dare say I'm wrong, crew bus, as seen on dam busters, etc. Big lumbering thing designed to take a crew out to a Lancaster Wellington et al. Bomber Command aircraft while on dispersals. Before going on a mission, and I put my hand on it. I left my hand there a few minutes, and I started to get feelings through, and some squawking kid come running by as bloody usual. Oh look, airplane, etc, etc. At least he knew it was an airplane. But then I put my hand back on it, and there was an overwhelming feeling off the bus. Now we're talking an inanimate object, but there was an overwhelming feeling off the bus that I'm missing somebody. And the more I left my hand there, the stronger the feeling became. And then it really did hit me. Here we go again. It really did hit me. The bus, inanimate object, he's probably picking up feelings. I don't know what it was. But it's almost as if the bus knew. You know, it took 8, 9, 10 people out to an aircraft, and only a couple of them got back in it, you know, whether they were wounded or killed. But or whether the entire crew it took out didn't come back, which is a possibility. But I love that place. Every time I walk around that place, it is something happens that sets me off. And then I was walking round the front of Jane. A week or two ago, I took some photographs of of my reflection in the bomb-aimer's nose. And I don't know whether I got a glimpse of that photograph in my head, but I walked up. I was just lifting the camera up, and a face looked out the bomb-aimer's nose at me. I know Jane didn't see any action in the Second World War. I know her history, but there's lots of people that did see action there, and I dare say Jane's picking up on these emotions, or there's something going off. I'm not even sure if that part of the runway where she was at the time was actually there during the Second World War or what, I don't know. But there was a face peering out the window at me. I thought, yeah, there's probably somebody already in there. And then when I looked again, this guy was wearing the flying helmet and the oxygen communications mask. And I took it scared me. And I lifted the camera up to take the photograph, and I took the photograph, and there was no image there. So I don't know whether it's my imagination working overtime or what. But then I walked down the side of the aircraft, and and all the doors are shut. There was no physical way anybody could have been on that aircraft. And I saw a face peering at me through the bomb-aimer's window. And really, I've seen teenagers go hysterical over pop stars, but I've never experienced anything like that. I've seen glimpses of them at Duxford, and I've felt the feeling that's made me upset, but this guy was looking straight at me. I mean, if he'd have been looking down the bomb site at me, it was if he was... I can't begin to describe the emotions. I had to go and find a quiet area and walk away from a few people and pretend I'd got something in my eye. I'll look at the model airplane and say, yeah, a bit of dust. But really, really spooky. Really, really spooky. Like I say, I'm running out of battery, so I don't know how long I can keep these captain's lungs going. They're probably boring everybody to shit, but they help me. Cheers.